Afternoon, everybody.
Oh,
Norman?
Gentlemen, start your taps. Afternoon, everybody.
oh, no! How's life treating you, Norm?
He caught me in bed with his wife. Afternoon, everybody.
Oh, no!
Norman?
How's life, Norm?
Not for the squeamish, Coach. Afternoon, everybody.
No! How's it going, Norm?
Daddy's rich and Mama good looking. Afternoon, everybody.
Oh, no!
Norman?
What's up, Norm?
My nipples, it's freezing out there. Afternoon, everybody.
Hey! Doc.
Norman?
What's the story, Norm?
Thirsty guy walks into a bar. You finish it. Afternoon, everybody.
No!
Norman?
Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
How is everybody doing, you beautiful tubers? Yes, it's unfortunately true. Right before the stream started, I was informed that the one and only Norm Peterson from Cheers has passed. Let me make sure. Hang on a second. I've got these stupid things in. Hang on. It's going to mess everything up. Watch. Let me go in and make sure. Audio. Are we there? Yeah, we still have audio. All right. There we go. Let's see if I do that. I'm really messed up that time. Oh, cool. I have sound too. Anyway, shoulder's a little sore. How are you beautiful tubers doing this afternoon? I was out. I was doing the thing. Doing the thing. Doing the crazy thing. You guys ever do that crazy thing? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, wait a second. I think some of y'all do. Well, I had a fan on. I apologize, I apologize. Anyway, you can tell it's daylight. Believe it or not, the expert is not a vampire. You've invited me into your life. Anyway, too late now. Where do you like to be bit? 80s music fan, how you doing? Daphne Bride, what's up? Freckled Ginger, what's happening? Oh, hey, you make sure you guys have live chat pulled up. I never do. I do today. T42, the owner and master of the universe. David E. Jones, how are you doing, sir? Sweet Fly, my oh my. How are you doing? Go live buttons on the right. I went no. Lady Tammy, what's happening? I'm actually here. There you go. Looking good. Looking good. Lady Tammy, have you met my friends? I have friends. They're big fans. Big fans. I'm gonna mess it up. Yarly? KR, how you doing? How you doing, KR? Yes, Norm is bellied up to the bar one last time. Hey, Ed Shine, how you doing, babe? Looking good. I haven't seen you in a while. Are you out there taking any good photos lately? Ed Shine is our resident photographer. Brandis Abercrombie, how you doing? Hey, I knew a Fitch. Do you know Fitch Abercrombie? I really did. This is a beef hitch. I just realized how bad that sounds, but it wasn't. Gutters Pub, how you doing? Gutters, are you coming to Dollywood? I forgot about to ask you. Are you coming? I hope you do. I hope you can make it. She Hunts, how you doing? Janet, that's the wrong avatar for Janet. Janet was in the band, wasn't she? Or was that Daisy? No, it's Janet. I don't know. I'm so confused. I don't know what's happening. Andrew Myers, how are you doing? Look at that French poodle. Isn't that sweet? Let's see here. Marianne Brown from Savannah, Georgia. One of my favorite places. You know what? Marianne, don't know why. I get random stuff pops up in my Amazon list. Today's surprise thing was a 1954 map of the golf links of Augusta. It was really cool. Really cool. It's like, ooh. But then I was like, no. Hey, Starzan, what's happening? What is going on? Kathy Widener, I followed orders and hit the like. Appreciate it, Kathy, and also appreciate German Shepherds. And I like your name. I used to know a place I'd order things from called Widener's. Spelled like yours. It's hot in this room. Sears, this is my, oh, it is. It's 73. My thermometer's broken. Last night it was 66. Linda Zanine, how you doing? Oh, now name the band, The Electric Mayhem. That's right. That's right. True story. I wish I could, but I'd love to meet you. I would love for you to come. Why can't you come? Don't you have access to a plane? I don't have one of those government IDs. You're not tricking me, FBI man. Anyway, guys. So, boy, this is a real humdinger. And hold on a second. I've got to do something about this, man. Hang on. Not y'all's fault, it's mine. My fault. Maybe I should turn the blinds closed. Ooh, get dark in here. We get a little personal. No, I turn the air on. It's hot, man. Hot. Let's take a shower. It's nothing worse than being hot after you get out of a shower. You know what else is hot? Beep, 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 beep. Put me in your mouth. I'm so delicious. Okay. I had a frozen Dr. Pepper. Now I'm having a Dr. Pepper peep. Need to get some caulk. For ceiling cap. Oh, there we go. It's a little bit better. Getting used to the new glasses. Thank you, T for 2. How do we get rid of ceiling cat? How do we get rid of ceiling cat?
Oh my God.
Somebody doesn't want to get rid of
Oh my
ceiling cat.
God.
Oh my gosh. Taz has been a member for 12 months. That means, Taz, today is your birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Dear Taz, I hope I make life a spaz. Love you, Taz. Thank you so much, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, give Taz a happy birthday. Lots of orange hearts and balloons. We love it all. We're having a good time. Hey, Paul, how you doing? We're having a good time. We are rocking and rolling and rocking. Do not 5 months. I am at 5 months. 7 more. And then it'll be drink some moonshine with a shine. Shine, are you going to come to Dollywood? You really should. Hey, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. How's it going, buddy? And Roy Lonesinger been here 14 bunch of Muppets. What's that from? Bunch of Muppets. Oh, that like no, it is. It's like somebody calls everybody a Muppet. Who is that? Is that from the Paper Chase? Can't remember. Gutters Pub's been here for 17 months. Holy cow, Gutters. Why won't you come hang out with me? Oh my gosh, Gutters, I'm so sorry. I'm the worst friend in the world. I love Gutters. She has here, I'll tell you what, she's a safe place to go hang out at sometimes if you guys don't know about her. Yeah, a second here. Let me do a little copy and paste on this. And I'm always like, oh, let's hang out, and never get to. Because of me. The OG Carol, how you doing? Gordon Ramsay, he calls them everybody Muppets. Are you Sarah Connor? Sounds like something Sarah Connor. Richard Thornton, how you doing? David, Air Force vet. What's going on, bud? I haven't seen you in a while. Oh, Taz, expert, you put up with me for a year. You deserve. We talk. Liz, I love you, Taz. Absolutely love you. Thank you so much for coming in, checking in on us. Hey, Harley Quinn, how you doing? All right. Hey, Kevin Shuley, what's up, bud? I just kicked something that shouldn't be down there. All right. So, guys, between runs to the dump, I've been twice today. Golly. You can tell. My wife has a list. She says, you're going to do this thing called FNL Live. We got to get the house looking good because you know what? Hey, your mom, how you doing? We're going to have but hey, Lisa Patterson, what's going on? We're going to have guests here. A few guests. Broken Baker is going to be here. Shizzy, if he shows up, is going to be here. And oh, hey, you know what I got right before this? I got some Doritos. I'm so excited. And then I ate a peep on an empty stomach. Yay, la cucaracha. All right, here's what's happening. We got the latest thing came in today. I'm sure you guys have all seen this, right? There's more Hales drama, court case, nonsense. See this? But I actually like this thing. Oh, where we go. There I am. Did I do that? There we go. Oh, no, stop it. There we go. So we're gonna read it over, see what it says. I have not read it yet. I looked at the beginning of it to see what it was. You know, I thought what I care about is, did the order to seal the case go through? Jill Max, what's happening? Jill Max. I had an opportunity to put my name in an annual year, waited for them to get money from University of Tennessee, and I put my name down as Max Power. Jill Max Power. Should meet. Come to Dollywood. These are the last ones I have open. I won't open anymore till Dollywood. Spring and very busy. Dude, I understand. So here's the thing. What I want to do is I want to go over this because I've not seen anything like this before. I guess this is a shall. I used to not be very comfortable doing these things at all. Okay, because I feel like my understanding of the law is not very good. And then I started realizing, holy cow, I actually do understand the law very well. Those of you that don't know, I have my doctorate in law. I have my JD. They call that a lawyer. They call that a lawyer in layman's terms. I am not an attorney. That is someone who practices and bills for their opinion. And I do not practice law. I do not like it. I do not want it. I have been in an office. I didn't want to do it. I went to law school for your politics. I was a political consultant before I went to law school. Look, I'm just an airhead, okay? Trust me, I'm just an airhead. I'm an airhead on YouTube. Wears sunglasses because the bright lights hurts my eyes. It's true. Anyway, hey Angie, what's happening? Angie, Norm passed away. That's how I started the stream off. So this stream is automatically unmonetized for your enjoyment. Anyway, raise them for Norm. And with that, I want to cover what came out today and explain to you what it is. And it's the first time I saw something like this. So I am taking my experience and my education and making an assumption of what it is. It is what it is. Hey, look at that. Get that cat out of here. Do you see this? Is this why? Did you give catnip to this cat? T42? Is that why? Get back in there. Ceiling cat. Bat kitty. Were you like that girl that just graduated and said she did it with Google? Google graduated. I did not buy a book. I couldn't afford them, and I slept in my car a lot of times. But I was on the internet a lot. You have Westlaw and what LexisNexis access as a law student, and so that's how I spent a lot of time in the library. Any more secrets? If you want any more secrets, all future super chats will be answered by us swarming. Do you need answers? Let me be your Miss Cleo. All right, let's read this. Debbie Minton. I hope you laughed. I hope y'all are laughing. I hope you're having a good time. Let's all, hey, Layla Land. I like your name. Layla Land. It's like triple L. Layla Land. All right. In the Circuit Court of the 9th Judicial Circuit in and for Orange County, Florida, Orlando. It's in Disney World, this court. It's a Mickey Mouse court. I didn't say it. Leslie versus Jeremy Hales. Now, I find this very interesting right at the top. This is because it's just for Jeremy Hales. Where the other people dropped. Ray Hip, whoever that is. Martha, whoever that is. And the 10, Jane and John Does. DOES, where they dropped. But anyway. No, this is the Uniform Trial and Case Management Order. So this comes from the court, okay? So that means the court's probably, what I'm assuming is that you file stuff electronically, and then the court, after it gets processed, and it's going to be given a number, a case number, then they auto send this. And they say, this is how the court's going to be had. Now, why is this interesting? Why do I think you guys would love this so much? Because everything we've seen with the Hales so far with their the federal court case and how like they've spent like $250,000 on attorney fees. Okay. Don't get involved in lawsuits, y'all. Only people that win are lawyers. So the what this court does, which I admire, is that they put out a list and they say, this is how this trial is going to go forward. And I like this. This is, oops, I dropped some. And it's going to be very on point. All right. So pursuant, it is effective January 1st of this year. So this is new. This is the court that suitcase girl, what's her name? Stuffed her boyfriend in a suitcase. Sarah or something. Anyway, she was down there in this place. Pursuant to, oh wait, hold on, I'm missing things. I am missing things. Hang on here. Taz, thank you so much, Taz. You know what? Remember this, Taz? No, you don't, because I don't. Do you remember this? Are you lonesome tonight?
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Why can't I hit a button properly? I don't know. And Bad Duck says, I know a secret. Jesus loves you. Thank you, Bad Duck. Thank you. It's always a positive. A positive. And just for you, Bad Duck. Oh, wait, where'd it go? Where did it?
Trying to say Jesus Christ can't hit a curveball?
No. Pursuant to Florida rules of general practice and general practice and judicial administration 2.250 and 2.545 and Florida rules of civil procedure 1.200 and I should be saying 0, I'm sorry, and 1.440. And based on the case type designated in the initial filing as required by AO. It's what they don't call them Florida calls their district attorney something different. That's what I was trying to think. What do they call them? Okay, sorry. AO is I don't know what AO is abbreviated for. The court orders as follows. 1, compliance with uniform trial and case management order. The parties must strictly comply with the terms of this uniform trial and case management order unless otherwise ordered by the court. Failure to comply with all requirements of this order may result in the imposition of sanctions. We're familiar with sanctions. And up to and including dismissal of this action or the striking of pleadings and entry of default final judgment. 2, additional Ninth Circuit and division specific guidelines. All counsel and unrepresented parties must be familiar with and comply with the following. A, amended administrative order. That's AO. See up here, AO, administrative order. Amended administrative order establishing the Ninth Judicial Circuit Civil Court Guidelines, AO 2012-03-01B. Amended administrative order establishing the Ninth Judicial Circuit Courtroom Decorum Policy, and administrative order, blah, blah, blah. And C, any division-specific guidelines published by this division or the division judge in which the case is pending. Decorum, courtroom decorum. That's gonna be a fun one. 3, not 3. I apologize. I cannot stand when a YouTuber says or that is immediately I'm like, nope, thumbs out. Thumbs out. There should be a thing. Thumbs out. Thumbs out for Harambe. Modification of this order. tornado warnings. Warnings. We had a tornado warning here. We're in East Tennessee. These are Middle Tennessee. Modification of this order, the parties may not individually or by agreement alter or extend the deadlines in this order to or waive any of the provisions of this order. The provisions of this order may be modified only upon motion, stipulation, and court order in accordance with applicable law. So you can't come in and say, well, you know, me and Larry over there, that guy, the other attorney, we came to this conclusion. We thought you wouldn't mind there, judge. No, that's what they say. No, like Broken Baker. For service of this order with initial process, the court will issue and electronically file a UTCMO within 3 business days after the date of filing of the initial complaint. Any party serving an initial pleading in this case must serve a copy of this order with initial service process. So this whole thing that I'm reading, you have to serve that. So whoever Ray Hip is, when Ray Hip gets his, he'll be getting this. So this way he'll be on notice that, hey, listen, you have to pay attention to these rules. You are given very written specific rules. If you don't follow these, you're going to receive sanctions or default judgment. David E. Jones. A new word for chat. Wait, hold on. I like your avatar. The tragically hip Kingston. Pettifogger. Pettifogger? Did Bad Duck put you up to this? What's a pettifogger? Somebody tell me what a pettifogger is. Please tell me what a pettifogger is. Doesn't matter. Thank you. You know what, David? Here's the thing. I know. This is a little rude. I am rude. But, you know, at the same time, I feel like we're spreading love by doing this. And we're going to do a little. Oh, wait, this is even better. Well, it wouldn't pull up. StreamYard's messed me up. David Jones, I was trying to pull that up as the General Lee was jumping. Thank you. All right. Service of this order, the initial process, you have to have that. 5, case management. The following pre-trial deadlines are imposed. All dates are to be calculated from the date of the filing of the initial complaint. So that's Monday. That's yesterday. Gosh, I thought it was like 2 days ago. This chick's good. This attorney is suing. She's fast, y'all. She's fast. Only thing worse than a fast attorney is a fast woman. All dates will be calculated from the date of filing of the initial complaint unless otherwise noted. These are the dates that will control this case unless modified by court under court order pursuant to Florida Rules Civil Procedure 1.200. Trial date. This case is set for a jury trial during the trial docket beginning April 26th, 2027. 23 months from now. For the next 2 years, do you guys want to listen to this stuff every day for the next 2 years? Is that what you want? I'm not going to keep up with that, y'all. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to do videos about having a good time. I'm going to be covering other things. We may throw in a little Spanish lingo every once in a while, have some fun. We're going to have some tacos. We're going to have, all sorts of stuff, We're not going to be wearing pants. We're going to be chasing all the fake birds out of here. We're going to be doing stuff. And every once in a while, we'll catch up, see what's happening. But I am not talking about this every day for the next 2 years. Watch, I'll end up having to do that. I'll do whatever you guys want me to. I love y'all. I follow the chat. This case is set for jury trial during the trial docket beginning on the 27th in courtroom 18B, beginning at 9 a.m. They're good in Orange County. At the Orange County Courthouse, 425 North Orange Avenue, Orlando, Florida, zip code 32801. Have you guys ever sent off with that free government assistance from Pueblo, Colorado? Sorry. 7, pre-trial conference, lead trial counsel or a trial partner with full authority. That's very important. And there's a footnote about that for a reason. And unrepresented parties must attend a pre-trial conference on March 22nd, 2027, beginning at 10. What the hell happened to me? 10 a.m. virtually at 9th Circuit WebEx.com. Join 39 Orange. Bad Duck says, dude, I didn't want to listen to any of it the first time. I hear you, Bad Duck. We want good times here. We want good times. You know what? Whatever happened to the days when everybody just they just sat down, they got some fun in their hand, and they took the pants off, relaxed.
Wiggle.
That's all it took. That's all it took. And everybody was happy. Everybody was happy those days. Then Volstorm comes in. Hey, Volstorm, what's up? And Yamaha Biker. It sounds like, in my opinion, these more has the same type of martyr complex as Bubbles. A big BS. Sorry. Well, you know what? I don't want to be sued. Do you? Why do you want to be sued? So that's what I say to people. Do not say stupid stuff on the internet that will take you away. Nick Ricada. Oh, what? Nick Ricada called somebody a PDF file. And that's what started his legal problems. Don't call people PDF files. How about using God's golden rule? Well, I'm in rare mood, all right. Liz Barnes says, I was excited too. Sorry, emotional day just bummed me. I'll be okay. Well, you know, Liz, where I come from, hey, bum me. It's a different meaning. Anyway, let's get back down here. Pretrial conference, and then the parties must comply with the requirements for pretrial conference of the division which the case is assigned. No motions will be heard at the pretrial conference except as otherwise provided for in the division guidelines or allowed by court. Subfooter here. No other attorney may cover a pretrial conference unless they are 1, fully prepared, 2, have confirmed all pretrial requirements have been fulfilled, and 3, have full authority of the client and lead counsel to make decision about the case. So what happens here is sometimes an attorney will get called away. So you have multiple clients, right? And sometimes a bigger client needs you. And so what they'll do is they'll go to a junior associate in their firm and say, hey, will you go over to court for me? Tell them, stand before the judge and just plead, for the client, like, guilty, not guilty. Can we ask for a continuance, stuff like that? What this sounds like to me is they've had a problem with that in Orlando, and say, Your Honor, we're not prepared today. We'd like to have a continuance. And then the other side says, sir, Your Honor, this would be of great political and social importance for my client to be heard today. Could we please go on? We're here. We're prepared. We're ready. Let's do this. And the judge will say, why aren't you prepared? You're supposed to be prepared every time you're in court. Remember that. You're supposed to be prepared every time you're in court. 8, case management. This looks fun. The following pretrial compliance deadlines are imposed. All dates must be calculated from the date of filing to the initial complaint unless otherwise noted. Y'all, these are all your proceedings. Okay, so in your rules of procedure. Big words today. Big words after. Hey, where's that last stuff? I'm gonna get some Jolly Ranchers after this. Miss you, Norm. What does this have to do with whether Karen Reed hit John Key with her car? I will tell you what was told about me earlier. If you want all that TMZ courtroom stuff, you should go over and watch The Broken Baker. He covers all the dramas. Big true crime channel. Hey, Gail, how you doing? IWSYDHT. I feel like there's a naughty word in there somewhere, and I like it. I don't know why, but I like it. Bonnie Heron, how you doing? Bonnie, I'm going to try to start doing this. Okay. It's hard for me too, but I'm going to try it too. Lefty, I'm surprised this airhead can pronounce procedure. Well, I had a procedure to help me with that. What do you know about that, huh? It's funny. NEM, how you doing? All right. Deadline for service of process is 120 days. Automatic extension for service of process, if not perfected timely, is 30 additional days for a total of 150 days. If service of process is not completed at the end of the automatic extension, all unserved defendants are automatically dismissed without prejudice and without notice or further opportunity to be heard. That's a big one. So you have 150 days to find out who Ray Hip and the Does, DOES, the John and Jane Does. Hey, Legendary Racing, what's going on? Brooklyn Baker told me to come here for Johnny Somali coverage. Yeah, that's what he was saying that earlier, wasn't he? Johnny Somali went to jail, I think. So if you guys don't know, Johnny Somali's a guy, he's a weirdo. He goes all over the world and he slaps people and live streams. Instead of live streaming, they're calling it IRL in real life. They have kick channels. They get paid to do this sort of stuff. And now they're finding out that the legal system in other countries is not like it is in America. And in South Korea, you break the law over there, your punishment is you go to the cabbage fields. They have, like, you know, the cornfields or wherever you grow crops here in America, cotton fields, I don't know. And you cultivate. And evidently in Korea, they have 100% humidity all the time. And this guy's throwing his life away to be kick famous. All right. Initial discovery disclosures are 60 days after service. Oh, yeah. So here's the thing. So, yeah, I said that 150 days, find Ray Hip and all them. Motions to dismiss, motions for more definite statement, motions to strike, and any objections to the pleadings must be filed, set for hearing, and heard within 60 days from filing of the motion, or automatically deemed abandoned and denied without further order. Could you imagine Bruce in the federal court having to deal with these type of rules? These are rules that every attorney knows, honors, and respects. Doc says,
Oh my God.
did expert just sell his soul to the, what the hell's wrong? Repent Center? Be cleansed in the church of bean and nachos. Huh. Doritos and Peeps. That works on it. Deadline for completion of fact and expert discoveries, 540 days. That's why this is 2 years out. Yeah. What's wow. Deadline for completion of fact and expert discoveries, 540 days. Motions for summary judgment, 585 days. Heard no later than 7 days prior to the pretrial conference, which was in March or whatever. Motions in limine filed prior to pretrial conference, heard no later than 7 days prior. Mediation completed prior to pretrial conference. When all mediation orders shall contain the following language: all parties, counsel, authorized representatives, and other mediation participants are hereby ordered to turn on your video cameras and visually appear in your video. Oh, wow. That's pretty impressive. For the duration of the mediation conference, unless otherwise excused by the mediator. I hate mediation. Broken Baker, what's happening? Yes. Johnny Somali, free Johnny. Johnny 5 is alive. Yes, that's true. Broken Baker will be here in a week. And we're going to be on ATVs out in the woods looking for Tennessee Bigfoot or a moonshine still or a toothless spouse, whatever it takes to get Broken Baker Americanized. You know what? He needs, like, I mean, do I have? Yes, look for Broken Baker. Bad Duck told me to eat my Doritos. One more week, buddy. One more week. 9 expert witnesses. The following will govern proceedings related to expert witnesses. Look at that. Look. Me. Whenever I hear someone talk about the expert, the expert in this case, I just think, thank you for the free plug. I have 5 boxes of Peeps, Dr. Pepper Peeps, and 1 box of Rice Krispie Treat Peeps. Iron Rabbit, I was talking about you last night. Oh my gosh. How are you doing? 30 months. Oh my gosh, y'all. Iron Rabbit. Love you to death, babe. Love you to death. Iron Rabbit, sometimes you see people back there or in Discord, just come hang out with us, all right? Just come hang out with us. I worry about you. I want to make sure you're okay. I love Iron Rabbit. She started off as just Rabbit, and she became Iron Rabbit after helping Ozzy Overlaw through a 24-hour stream. And I was like, there's no way. And I was like, she's like the Iron Chef, or like Iron, whatever. Iron Man. But she's the Iron Rabbit because she was able to do it. And the truth is, she's a farmer. And farmers just do. Farmers are special. And I appreciate farmers. She's also a veteran. Iron Rabbit blazed the trail for women. She's a Vietnam War veteran. I have nothing but respect for her. And I appreciate that she's one of my mods. And she's always been very close and dear to my heart. And because of 3D live stuff, we don't get to see as much of each other as we'd like to. Love you, Iron Rabbit. Bad Duck says, I become more like the White Rabbit. I hear the expert and I think, oh, Lord, what did he do now? That's true. She does that. Bad Duck, I'm going to go ahead and get through this for everybody before I spoil it. All right. In the time required in paragraph 7 above, plaintiff must disclose the expert witnesses, including both treating and hybrid experts. I want to be a hybrid expert. Have questions since the Facebook page refers to it's not the Hales. Can this case be stopped earlier? Guys, go through the whole process. Younger, they are going to have to go through the whole process. Trust me, that's what they want. I mean, when I say they, that's what the people that filed want. B, defendant must disclose the expert witnesses the defendant actually intends to present at trial within 15 days. Again, wouldn't all this been great during the federal stuff? 15 days of plaintiff's expert witness disclosure or the time required by paragraph 7, whichever is later. Plaintiff must, this is C, plaintiff must disclose all rebuttal witnesses within 15 days of defendant's expert witness disclosure or the time required by paragraph 7, whichever is later. I love this so much. This is outlining everything. Broken Baker should be here reading this. This is why I hate trials, because every trial is exactly the same. This is the form for how trials work. This is it. There's no surprise witness. There's no big grandeur thing. Both sides know everything going into it. It's called disclosure. You have to disclose everything. No. Are you saying that you're a lab mama? As in, like, you're the mommy of a Labrador? I love Labradors. Because she played her. Well, I don't know. I don't know who this is. I've never seen her channel. Know nothing about her. I'm just a nerd with a clicker. The plaintiff must disclose all rebuttal witnesses. We read that. Okay. D, as used herein, disclose means furnishing in writing the expert's A, name, business address, and telephone number. B, curriculum vitae or qualifications. C, medical specialty or field of expertise. C4. How do we go to that? This is went from C to 4. Statement of the specific subjects upon which the expert will testify and offer opinions. Specific subjects, y'all. Specific. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing. It's all been figured out before you go to court. And 5, the party or parties against whom the expert will be called to testify. Any changes in an expert's opinion or changes in the basis of the expert's opinion must be disclosed to all parties no less than 60 days prior to the pretrial conference. Think about that. You know what makes you an expert? That you make a decision and you don't change your mind. I reserve the right to change my mind. I see women do it, and I love women. So why not say, hey, why don't we take some of the things they do? That's great. Yeah, you have the freedom to change your mind. If you present to me a better argument, I reserve all right to freely change my mind. Hey, Miami Spice, how's it going? Paula Carter, what's going on? Let's see here. Bonnie Heron, did I say hi to you? I feel like I did. Richard Thornton, yeah, I did. Sharon Kovac, how you doing? Betsy, I give my opinion all the time. It's very bad. Don't listen to it. E, out of court testing, experiments, or physical or mental examinations by experts must be completed prior to the expert's deposition. So, like what? Deposition, what they say? So I don't want to get back through all that. So anyway, depositions have to be done within 30 days or something, 60 days before trial. So all examinations or anything like that medically has to be done, and which there may be called in medical examinations on the claim that it was an intentional infliction of emotional distress. You have to prove emotional distress, and I don't know how you do that. D, close of discovery. Oh, that's what I was talking about yesterday. If you heard yesterday's stream, the emotional distress, intentional infliction of emotional distress. It's a very hard legal issue to prove. While it is a fascinating one, it's one that I'm like, oh man, that sounds so much fun. It is one that is, I think it's treble damages if you prove it, at least in Tennessee. It's very damning. Usually what it has to be is there's so many steps involved. Like you have to witness something that happened to a loved one. I think like loss of consorption, right? Is that, am I saying that right? It might be part of some of that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yamaha, I miss you, buddy. I really do. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you, John. Tata time. Yes. Hey, you know what? I don't have anything about tatas.
Oh, giggity.
Let's see here. April Jackson, how are you doing? I see you said hi. Close of discovery. Discovery closes 540 days after the initial filing of the action. All depositions must be completed by this date. All answers to interrogatories, responses to requests to produce, and requests for admissions must be served by this date. This deadline may only be extended by court order. Joint stipulations to extend this deadline without court order do not alter the discovery deadline. You can't make agreements outside of courts. No side chat. There's no sidebar or whatever. I never heard sidebar before in my life till Karen Reed. Think about that one. Motions. Remember when a motion meant that you just had a BM? Pretrial motions, excluding motions in limine, motions for summary judgment, and Dubert motions, Dilbert motions. I don't know. It's new to me. I said I don't practice. Must be filed within 585 days of the date of the filing of the initial complaint and heard no later than 7 days prior to the pretrial conference. Late filed motions are subject to summary denial. Oh, I'm sorry, you were late? Nope. Motions in limine and motions to exclude witnesses evidence. Motions in limine and motions to exclude witnesses or evidence must be filed and served prior to the pretrial conference. Motions in limine must be scheduled and heard no later than 7 days prior. Hang on a second here. I got something going on. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oops. So again, the trial period, motion limit will not be heard during the trial period, absent good cause. No motion limit may be scheduled for hearing unless it contains a certification of good faith attempt to resolve the matter at issue. Omnibus motions. Omnibus. Oh. Okay, Florida's got weird stuff. Omnibus motions asking that the court order the opposing party counsel to comply with Florida law. The Florida rules of procedure and Florida rules of professional conduct are disfavored. That's weird. It's not. Hang on a second. It's not. Just messed up. You see that? Whoops. I knew it. It was going to fall. I was trying to fix this thing. I need to get stronger stamina. Stronger stamina. See you, Taz. Thank you for coming by. Hey, Harry Williams, how you doing? Ooh, surprised me again, Angie. Ooh. Motions for summary judgment. Motions for summary judgment are subject to a deadline imposed above. Failure to respond to a motion for summary judgment within the time required by Florida Rules of Civil Procedure 1.510B may result in the court granting any relief available pursuant to Florida Rules of Civil Procedure 1.510E BE. Referred to and comply with any division requirements for additional requirements. Comply with any division requirements for additional requirements. Exchange of witness lists and evidence schedules. No less than 60 days before pretrial conference, attorneys and unrepresented parties must serve the following. This is going to be interesting. A list of the witnesses include potential impeachment and rebuttal witnesses who may testify at trial. A list must A, provide the name, address, and telephone number of the witness, and B, specify whether the witness is a liability, damage, rebuttal, or impeachment witness. That right there tells you, y'all, every single witness, the other side knows what that witness is going to do. This witness is up here to impeach the character or the statements of my witness over here. This character or this witness here is to rebut the claims that my witness is making over here. Zach, what is happening? You're playing golf. Well, hit one in a hole for me. B, a schedule of all exhibits, including depositions, a party may offer at trial, lettered sequentially. Exhibits must be described with specificity. For example, all medical records is insufficient. This is what Bruce kept arguing about when Randy put out the stuff like, we want this, this, and this to be disclosed. And Bruce said, you're being too broad. You're being too broad. This addresses that point. You guys, there is something happening here. There's way too many coincidences. And any other streamer who's out there reading this stuff and saying this stuff and making fun of everybody, they're dangerous. Mr. GameX, how you doing? Steve Robillard, how you doing? This kid's gonna have more spinoffs. Oh wait, hold on. I hate to do this. There you go. There we go. More spinoffs than Law and Order, right? Sorry, Blue Dog's upset. Oh, there's a bicycle. Let's see here. Meeting of counsel no later than 15 days prior to the pretrial conference. Lead counsel and pro se parties, if any, must meet. Live or video conference attendance of this meeting by lead trial counsel is mandatory. At the meeting, the attorneys and unrepresented parties must A, discuss and attempt to settle the case. What do I always say about this thing? I wish that the Hales and the whole case, everything that's happening, everybody could come to an amicable conclusion and leave everything alone. Just no more trial stuff, no more any of that. That is what this is right here asking for. You should discuss your problems and attempt to settle them without coming to the courtroom. Here's the court telling you that. B, produce all documents to be offered at trial. Exhibits must be Bates stamped. Oh, I guess Bates stamped is probably like a little time machine they have. Bad Duck says it's not rocket science. They are just trying to bleed Jeremy Hales and legal fees as a win in their mind. Revenge lawsuits, all these are pro se equals little cost. I do not disagree. I think Bad Duck is Paul Revere right now, running around screaming. They're just trying to hurt Jeremy. Don't feed the trolls. Don't call them names. Don't do anything. Be very respectful to everybody. It's the best way to keep your hands clean, y'all. Be conscious. If you don't, you can't say that you love the Hales and then go out here and attack people that are litigating against them. Because what you're doing is you're fueling the fire of the litigators to attack Jeremy more. Take away their fuel. Take away their fuel. That's one way to stop a fire. And I know about fires. Don't ask why. B, produce all documents to be offered at trial. Exhibits must be based on, got that. C, examine the initial every exhibit or entry on an exhibit schedule to be produced by the opposing party at trial. The parties must agree on those exhibits, which will be admitted as joint exhibits, and those can be admitted without objection. The parties must identify all other exhibits and specify all objects thereto. Exhibit schedules must be prepared reflecting these separate categories of exhibits for each party. The exhibit schedules for each party must be attached to the joint pretrial statement described below. Objections not noted are waived. So you can't say, what is this? And whip out, the flaming Dorito piece of, surprise evidence. Or you can't have someone present evidence that you've agreed to, and then, object to it if you already agreed. Sorry, your chance is over. Exhibits marked for identification must be listed alphabetically. Example, Exhibit A, and if received in evidence, will be listed numerically. Example, Exhibit 1. Review opposing parties' witness list. Witness list for each party must be attached to the joint pretrial statement described below. E, discuss the stipulate to any facts requiring no proof at trial. F, discuss, clarify, and frame all factual issues of fact to be tried. G, identify all legal, procedural, or evidentiary issues to be decided prior to or during trial. Guys, this is telling you right there, all trials are the same. Only that matters are opening arguments, closing arguments, and the occasional objection. I agree upon and draft a concise statement of the case to be read to the court at the beginning of voir dire. Never mind. Opening arguments right there. Agree upon and draft a concise statement of the court at the beginning of voir dire. So voir dire is where you choose your jurors. Okay. And both sides get to, choose from a jury pool, and they can strike ones they don't like and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. They are saying they want you to agree for the court to say, ladies and gentlemen here that have been chosen for the jury, for the jury pool, please notice, and as they set things forward, say like, you'll be asked, can you rule unbiasedly? Can you rule without bias? Do you have any connections, any conflicts with this case? Like, are you related to Clem over here who's up for murder? That was a weird one. Clem, poor guy, got hung. I agree upon and draft a concise statement of the case to be read by okay, we got that. Sorry. J, discuss the proposed jury instructions, voir dire through closing, and verdict forms. Discuss whether the court will instruct the jury on the law prior to opening statements, and if so, which jury instructions are to be read at that time. Wow. Me, I would say yes. I want the jury to know the law before it starts. Because you have to prove elements. Jeff Montgomery, how's it going, buddy? Okay. Prepare jury instructions and a verdict form. Jury instructions and verdict form must be emailed to the division email address at which the case is assigned in Word format no later than 3 business days before the first day of trial. The email for the jury instructions shall contain the following header on the email: jury instruction 2025. The email for the verdict form shall contain the following header on the email: verdict form 2025, blah, 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 blah. External hard drives are discouraged. The parties must designate which instructions are agreed and which instructions, if any, are in dispute. Jury instructions must include a cover page and a case style. Any blanks or bracketed terms contained in the standard jury instructions must be filled in or deleted if applicable. Hey, I just thought about something. Can I change this over here? Can we do a Q&A? See if we do. Oh, yeah. So I don't know what a Q&A is, but I feel like there's a lot of questions I'm going to miss. Hey, no pants. Yeah, Miami. Hey, Rug Mama, what's going on, babe? Honest T, how you doing? I got somebody who hasn't been around. That's just what they... I don't know. How can you not? How can you not, Angie? All right, let's see here. Let's see if I start Q&A. Did I do that right? Is there a Q&A now? Let's see here. Ask a question for, and I'm done reading. Read along? How did that get typed in there? Like, how did that W get in there? Let's see if that works. Oh, that's all messed up. I don't know how that is. I can't see anything. Did the live chat go away? Oh, well, I don't want this. No, in Q&A. Did I mess this up? McKinley, how you doing, babe? I messed everything up. Oh, I did. All my questions are gone. All my chat's gone. Oh, no. I was trying to help. I was trying to do good. Oh, wait. It popped back. Are we back? Is live chat back? Oh, man, it's back. Holy cow. I lost y'all for a second. Holy cow. You said derpy derp. Oh, live chat went away from me. It totally went away. Like, it locked up, went away over here. That's why I turned off the Q&A. But does the Q&A still work? I don't know. All right. I didn't miss me either, Volstorm. All right. Let's see here. We'll go. It's I discuss and attempt to agree upon any other matters leading to a more orderly and expeditious trial. M, prepare a pretrial checklist if required by the division procedures to the division email. A courtesy copy of any required checklist must be emailed but not filed to the division email together with the joint pretrial statement. Hey, Spawn Trooper, what's up? No less than 5 days prior to the pretrial conference. The email for the checklist and the joint pretrial statement must contain the following header on the email. Counsel shall review and comply with any additional requirement of the division. 15, a joint pretrial statement. The parties must confer on and file a joint pretrial statement addressing the matters described below. Yamaha biker. I agree, man. I agree. I'm sorry. I won't touch buttons anymore. Wait, where are they? Okay. Joint pretrial statement addressing matters described below no later than 5 days prior to the pretrial conference with a courtesy copy sent to the division email. If the parties are unable to agree on the contents of the joint pretrial statement, the differing views should be set forth within a single joint pretrial statement. The joint pretrial statement must contain the following. A statement of the case to be read to the jury at the beginning of voir dire. B, a statement of admitted facts that they may be read at trial as a stipulation of counsel. So admitted facts means that, like, you ask questions like, is your name Miami Spice? And she says, yes, my name is Miami Spice. And it says, is it true that you are a My Little Pony unicorn? Yes, I'm a My Little Pony unicorn. Of course I am. And I have fabulous hair that's never let me down. Well, nobody agreed to the fact that you have fabulous hair has never let you down. But some people might like to see you let your hair down. Pre-trial conference. Sorry. I'm being goofy. A statement of the issues of fact to be tried. D, a statement of the unresolved issues of law, procedure, or evidence. E, each party's witness list. F, each party's schedule of exhibits with objections. So if you remember, that's during the pretrial. If you have any objections to the exhibits, either say it before it gets to trial, or when it comes to trial, you're not allowed to object. G, any stipulation on evidentiary matters specifying the applicable matters to which such stipulation applies, e.g. authenticity, hearsay exceptions, etc. H, the number of peremptory challenges available to each party. That's the challenges on jury selection. I, an estimate of the number of juries requested for the veneer panel. That sounds weird for voir dire. Veneer panel, and a statement regarding the necessity of any jury panel in excess of 22 veneer persons. Danny Bogart, how you doing? Spawn Trooper ignored Freckled Ginger. Well, Freckles, I'd just kick him out of chat then if I were you. You're a redhead with a wrench. I mean, y'all, you better say, oh, wait a second. No, Freckles. Wait, right here. Spawn Trooper says hello. Freckled Ginger. You guys get a room somewhere. Hey, Fawn Mail, how you doing? What's up, babe? Bello. I like that. Look at this. Bello. I'm gonna start saying that. J, a current estimate of the number of days to include voir dire required for trial. K, the specific category for damages, including attorney's fees claimed by each party, and when possible, the amount of each damages sought by each party. I, a designation of lead trial counsel. No change of lead trial counsel may be made without leave of the court, in which change would disrupt the trial schedule. M, a list of all pending motions. The date filed motions not timely heard in accordance with the date set forth herein are subject to summary denial. N, a list identifying with specificity. My words are leaving me. Specificity. Any matters of which the parties will ask the court to take judicial notice under sections 90.201 and 90.202. Florida statutes and any objections or agreement thereto by opposing counsel. 16, deposition designations and no less than 30 days prior to the beginning of the trial period. Each party must file designations of the depositions it intends to offer at trial, counter, or fairness designations and objections. So, see, like, that was something in the federal stuff. Rich is like, there is no reason to depose this person, blah, blah. They're just deposing them for whatever. Well, they may not even use that deposition in trial. What else sometime? Oh, it kills brain cells. Are you huffing again? Am I huffing? Hey, Jessica, how you doing? I love that avatar. Look at that avatar, everybody. I asked for a pudding pop earlier. I did. I said I want pudding pop. Objections to the counter designations which shall be filed within 7 days thereafter. Deposition designations must be heard by the court before the first day of trial unless the court directs otherwise. If the parties cannot resolve objections to deposition designations and no hearing time can be coordinated, the party making the objection must submit to the court a properly marked copy of the deposition transcript along with a proposed order identifying the page and line of the testimony to which the party objects, the basis for the objection, and a blank space for the court to rule no later than 7 days prior to the first day of trial. 17, for opening statements only, demonstrative aids, computer slideshows, and or PowerPoint presentations. Now, see, I hate this stuff. In Tennessee, it was kind of weird. The statutes used to say that you could bring a chalkboard, like a roll-in, old-fashioned chalkboard, and they never got updated for electronic means. It was never included, but nobody had ever objected to somebody using that. And I was like, I know somebody who would object. That's me, because that's the type of person I am. Yep. That's the type of person I was. Then I had a reckoning. Demonstrative aids, computer slideshows, PowerPoint presentations counsel seek to use during opening statements must be shared with opposing counsel no less than 3 business days prior to the beginning of trial. Computer slideshows and or PowerPoint presentations may refer to what a party believes the evidence will show of the part if the parties agree that the matter will, in fact, be received in evidence. Computer slideshows and or PowerPoint presentations may not include argument or citations to legal authorities. I mean, you kill having it. I don't know why you go through the process of having one. A PowerPoint. I hate PowerPoint. I see PowerPoint, I immediately think there's a nerd, or they're using that computer. Disputes over demonstrative aids, computer slideshows, and or PowerPoint presentations must be heard by the court before the first day of trial. If the parties cannot resolve the disputes over the aids and no hearing time can be coordinated, the demonstrative aids, computer slideshows, and or PowerPoint presentations are subject to being excluded during opening statement, subject to division procedures. I was wondering how that was going to be settled. Ooh, here's what they're looking for. Here is the big one. This is the one that Jeremy's being sued for. In the event of settlement, the parties must immediately email the division to which the case is assigned. The email header to the division email must be in the following form. Thereafter, the parties must file a notice of settlement signed by all parties. Non-compliance with this paragraph will result in the case remaining on the docket as well as the possible imposition of sanctions. When a notice of settlement is filed, the parties are required to appear at trial, call on the first day of their designated trial period, unless expressly advised they are excused from appearing. If the parties are advised they are excused from appearing at trial call, the parties are directed to conclude the settlement and file the appropriate dismissal within 60 days or the court may suspende enter an order of dismissal. They're going to dismiss it without you having a saying. Hey, good citizen, how you doing? Tammy Bogart, I think I said hey to you. Shane Reynolds, I'm always saying hey to you. Each state is different, very true. Let's see here. Meet and confer. The parties must wait on. Oh, wait, no, 19 discovery disputes. All counsel and unrepresented parties. Is that where we are? Jeez. All counsel and unrepresented parties must familiarize themselves with the current edition of the Florida Handbook on Civil Discovery Practice. And does anybody have that handbook or know how to get that handbook? That's what you need right there. If you want to follow these trials, you need one of those. And seek to resolve discovery issues without court intervention whenever possible. Counsel are also directed to familiarize themselves with the Florida Rule of Civil Procedure. That's another one you need to look up, the civil procedure. And failure to comply with any Florida Rule of Civil Procedure may result in sanctions. Ooh. 20, meet and confer. The parties must comply with the meet and confer requirements of the Florida Rules of Civil Procedure and administrative order. Any non-compliant motion or notice of hearing may be summarily stricken or denied by the court, requiring resubmission of the motion, notice of hearing, or both. 21, sanctions. Failure to attend the meeting of counsel referred above, the pretrial conference, or the trial, or to comply with the requirements of this order may result in the imposition of appropriate sanctions, including but not limited to contempt, dismissal, default, striking of pleadings, exclusion of evidence, assessment of attorney's fees, or cost of any combination thereof. 22, audiovisual requests for audiovisual equipment or both must be made at least 3 business days in advance to a trial to avoid delaying jury selection. All such requests must be made in the Ninth Circuit Court Division Department and not to the division email. For assistance, see the court's website under Programs and Services Technology Support. Done and ordered in Orange County, Florida, on the date shown in the electronic signature. Michael Dean, Circuit Judge. Anybody want to go to law school? Now. Oh, wait a second. I think there's a new thing I can do. That's not it. Nope, that's not it. I think there's a new thing I can do. I forgot how to do it. No. Excuse me. No. Okay, no. All right. I'll do the next stream. I forgot to do it this time. I think I can bring the chat up into... Oh, yeah. Here we go. Hey, look at this. Live comments from viewers will appear on screen during your stream. Keep the conversation going and make the audience part of the experience. Here you go. Jessica Thomas, expert. Have you ever traveled to Australia? No. Would I like to? Angie likes the Beatles. That's really sad. Kevin grew up with them. Ooh, Miami Spice is so fancy. Spawn Trooper, it's strange every time I see or hear. I don't know what the hell's. Oh, I've never seen this level of self-destructive in my adult life. Not disagreeing with you. Well, I don't know how to make it bigger. That's what she's. I what? Let's see. Let's play with things. Does that help? I'm smaller now. No, these are just Doritos. You know, nacho cheese Doritos. Jenny 8675309. How you doing? Not a junk food junkie. Go to. I updated, didn't I? Crap. Hang on a second. I really think I did. I thought I did. I didn't. Oh my gosh, I did it last night too. Oh my gosh, I set everything up and then I didn't. Gosh, I really did do this. I promise you. All right, hand. So if you're a member, okay, go to the members tab and there will be a link. And that link will be an invite to Discord. All right, let's see. Nope. There we go. Let's do that. We'll do that, and we'll do. Okay, so hang on. New link to Discord is now in there for all channel members. Join the Discord. Now, look, okay, so I had to take a lot of Discord down because there was some stuff happening. And Patrick W., how you doing? You're the first YouTubers I ever remember. Oh, Patrick, hold on. Where are you? Where are you? Where'd he go? Patrick, thank you. That is an honor. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Go to the Discord, click the thing, go to the members tab on my channel, click the link to Discord. It should be up there right now. It is. And then join Discord. Come back there and hang out in the chat. We have a live chat option. We did last night. We're there till like 2 a.m. last night. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I saw Rosalind Duke sneak her way in here somewhere. Rosalind, what are you doing? Rosalind, when do you get here? Let's go have fun. You want to? I'm ready. Yeah, come hang out. Gutters is going to come hang out sometime if she loves me. Oh my gosh. Oh man, my shoulder hurts. All right. Yeah, Paula Garber. Discord was fun last night. Where did we go? Paula Carver, you know what I said? I said you reminded me. It was after you left. Like, oh my gosh, it was like an hour after you left. I was like, we started talking about TV shows. I was like, oh my gosh, Paula Carper reminds me of Granny from Beverly Hillbillies. The way you were talking last night, you sounded just like her. I was like, that is so awesome. I can't wait to tell her that because I think it's so cool. That is the coolest thing ever. How you doing, Facto Bum? I got name. I'll pull up. Granny always had a shotgun first, and she didn't ask questions. She had questions answered, but she always had that shotgun first. Granny was and continues to be awesome. I love Granny Clampett. Oh my gosh, it's the best. Hey, just an occasion, Joe. How you doing? Yep. Because here's the thing. This is what I've been saying since day one. YouTube. Okay. YouTube holds creators responsible for what's in the chat. So that makes me think, how long will that be before you're responsible for what's in the chat to other people? And that's why I'm always like, look, there's certain words. Like I have a list of words that are banned. I will ban people. I'll do all this stuff. Don't call people names. Okay. I mean, you know, I call people names. I mean, because I can't remember names. So it's like, you know, it just happens. Like Rosalind Duke, I call her Rosie. The Roz. I have all sorts of pet names for her. She's a dancer. Do you know that? Anyway, she's bringing her pom-poms to Dollywood. But just be careful what you say in chats and stuff like that. That's it will. Here's the thing. Are we part of history again? I kind of feel like we are. I just heard something. I'm in trouble. Somebody just clicked me. That means I'm in trouble. I'm sorry, whoever got me. I don't think I'm in trouble yet. Oh, that's a good one. Is Angela Quinn still here? I just got her Harley Quinn thing. That's really good. Anyway. But you can't. Well, it's not. I mean, think about it. I mean, if you didn't like it, I mean, there's other things you could stream on. I love YouTube. I think YouTube's awesome. I love the platform. I love the technology. Gosh, man, you can't beat this technology. It's absolutely unbelievable what they've done. You know, here's the thing. Just remember George Carlin. 7 things you can't say on network TV. That's the same way it is on YouTube. You are now a bona fide entertainer. Yeah, right? It did. I am on top chat. Jeff, I am on top chat. Thank you. Jeff Montgomery, save me again. Jessica Thomas, I have to drop off for a work meeting. George Carlin is amazing. Jessica Thomas, I hope you're, oh yeah, you're a member. I hope you come back. Please make sure you get notifications clicked. That's a really good Harley. Oh my gosh. I have not seen anything about that yet. Yes, Granny Clampett. Paul, I love it. Yeah, that is awesome. Oh, did you change it? It's so true. It's so awesome. It's awesome. You know, she was only 47 in that role. It's amazing. Back then, people used to look older. Anyway. Oh, hey, Diane G's here. Diane, how you doing? What's happening in Massachusetts? Do you know anything? Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys, let's see here. What else we got? We got if you have any questions, anybody have any questions over anything I read, And he's going, I do not know, for brevity again, I do not know who is suing Jeremy this time. I do not know who Ray Hip is. Hey, your mom's a new member. Yay! Yay, 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 yay.
Hello, this.
Right? I do not know who John or Jane Does is. I don't know who Martha Hales is. You know what I'm saying? Just another case. Those cases that run in a traditionally fair manner and within the boundaries of the law. You can once and for all clarify the boundaries of free speech and that hate speech does not exist in legal terms. Well, I mean, it's already been done. There's no such thing as hate speech. You can disagree with things that are said. There's no hate speech. I mean, I guess, you know what? I take it back. The only hate speech is saying, I hate you. That is hate speech, literally. But other than that, no. It's a political term. It's brought upon. You can't legislate thought. That's the whole key to it. As Americans, we must. Hey, Mary Dale, how you doing? You must always protect the fact that you cannot legislate thought. The free mind is something that is unique for America, and from our very founding. It is discussed. Thomas Jefferson used to say, I can no longer control what pops into my mind while I walk around the woods than I can control what pops into anybody's mind at any time. How can I be punished for that? You can't be. You can't be. So, Bad Deck, my mind is not free. It's trapped in this matrix thing. Lots of stuff to that. I'll be lurking while I drive home from. You voted today? Diane. Hey, wait a second. That's right. You live in Massachusetts. Y'all, voting's already started in Massachusetts. They get to vote once every year for the next president. That's a joke. It's a joke. Pass, how you doing? What's going on? Stars it. I'm sure that Jeremy Hales and hey, am I still the only one that pronounces your name correctly, Star? I'm still just sure that Jeremy Hales and George never dreamed their life would be this. So many scriptures in my mind. It's true. It's true. I hate you. You hate me. That doesn't help me. What? Local elections and 2.5 override that I don't want. Well, I don't want it either. Say no to the 2.5, whatever that is, because I like Diane. I agree with her. If Diane would ever hang out, I'm sure we would be really good friends. But she doesn't like to hang out with me because I talk funny. Yes, Dollywood's coming up June 4th, 5th, and 6th. Y'all, even if today's the very first time you're hearing about it, you are invited. Here's what's going to happen. The reason why, June 4th, that's a travel day. People will be coming in. We'll be hanging out that night. Okay. June 5th, it's a Thursday, so there's less riffraff. We'll be at Dollywood, riding rides, eating cinnamon bread, doing the whole shebang, right? Friday, live from downtown Knoxville, Tennessee. Will be Friday night live. Hang out for a live studio, be part of the live studio audience that is Friday night live. Hell yeah! We have our own venue for Friday. It's a BYOB event. Please do not drive if you are BYOBing. And after the show, probably in 11, we'll probably go down. There's the whole place full of bars and mayhem and all sorts of shenanigans to get into. We'll shenanigan that whole place up and down Gay Street. Yes, the main street downtown Knoxville is called Gay Street, where we'll have a gay old time. We're going to be Flintstones once again. Oh, and Yamaha Biker will be there to do a rendition of the Pledge of Allegiance. If you ever heard John Wayne do it, Yamaha Biker is going to put his mojo on it. Mojo. And Patrick W., a little grown-up joke. Uh-oh. What is the difference between an undersized and an oversized? Answer, the tone of voice.
Oh my.
Patrick W.
We don't negotiate with terrorists.
I will tell you all, the expert is the biggest freaking asshole ever.
That's true. Anyway, oh gosh. Oh, I like that. Why is Peter Pan always flying? Because he never lands. Uh-oh. Something hit me that time. Yeah, I was just thinking that exact same thing. Ask him in chat. Hey, Yamaha Biker, Miami Spice wants to ask you a question. Can she see your vasectomy scar? That's oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Hey, speaking of vasectomy scars, Bad Duck says, what's the difference between boobs and tatas? Nothing. They're both fun to say.
Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
No, I turned my thing off. Mm. I just spit my Coca-Cola all over. Oh no. Oh no. Gutters Pub says Yamaha. I want to see. Oh. Oh boy, that'd be oh. Oh. The ecosystem is obsessed with Jeremy's package and now poor Yamahas. Yamaha, you never thought, man, that'd make you famous, did you? It's all about Yamaha's vasectomy scar. Oh, I have a story. We know what it's about, don't we? Oh, don't get a back alley vasectomy. You know, my wife suggested I had a vasectomy. Her dad was the surgeon. Oh, oh, geez. Oh my gosh. Oh. I am looking. How do I look at anything different? I don't have a. I'm looking at it. It's not showing me anything. Or there's nothing I'm being asked specific. I'm going through them all. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what a Q&A is. I've never done one before. I just thought, hey, man, maybe this is a cool feature to do. We'll try it here. Kind of like pull up the chat, but it's not very big, is it? Shane Real says, why is it better than roses on your piano? Tulips on your organ. Yama has a weakness for redheads. He also has a weakness for torture devices. You asked a question. It did not come through. I mean, I don't know how to pull them up. There's nothing special here. It doesn't show anything. I mean, I have messed this up. Your mom, ask me the question again. Ask it just in regular chat, okay? I'm sorry, your mom. I'm everybody who asked me a question. I really did. I don't know how this works. I've evidently screwed this up. Hang on here. Let me double check. Yeah, I've screwed it up. And Bad Duck says, what do elephants use for tampons? Sheep. If they get a nosebleed, they use a sheep. Is that why Valhalla has those things? Okay, so Honest T said, I asked the expert thinks her lawsuit has merit. And what was said is defamation. I promise you it's not popping up. Okay, I promise you. I'm sure she probably feels insulted in some way or something. I don't know. I don't know if this has ever been explored in the way that you're asking the question, Honesty. I like your question a lot. That's why I stopped to put some thought into it. Defamation, okay. Hard part is damages, right? And then it's issue a private citizen versus a public figure. But yeah, she's very much private, looks like. What if I start saying bad things about you? I don't know who Honesty is, but all of a sudden I say this and that and all this other stuff. I do. Here's the thing. Honestly, I'll tell you what. Here's what I got one for you. If not this case, if this case does not have merit, then one case that is going to look a lot like it will have merit in the future. It's all a matter of time. And I've seen this. I've been waiting for this to happen for 3 years. I've been on 4 years now. I guess I've been on YouTube. I've been waiting for this to happen. I predicted this. All right. Dude, we get to see the real Yamaha biker in Dollywood. Well, if you're asking about Scar, I don't know. That's up to him. So did anybody else has a question? Checks Discord. You looked it up. Well, I mean, what am I gonna do, Jeff? I can't read the whole thing. Come here, start Q&A. Add a prompt, click start. Once you start, like the question list will appear in the chat. What doesn't do that? Select a question from the question list. There's no question list. I have no question list. So I wish I did, but it doesn't show it. I just ended the poll to try to get that, and it's still not popping up. And I apologize, y'all. I apologize. Please, try to ask me a question in regular chat. How do you scare everyone away from your house? Easy to stuff outside naked. Well, yeah. Let's see here. Gutters pub. Yeah, my biker torture devices. Well, I'm way far back there. 2 stars it. She's a looker for a cause. Hey, Debbie Webb, how's it going? Honestly, think you're. Oh yeah, honestly, I would love to. So damages can happen at any time. It's things like premeditated murder, right? That's a horrible thing to say. But premeditation can happen at any moment up until the act. So it doesn't have to be 2 days. You don't have to be planning for days. You don't have to be planning for hours or minutes. It could happen seconds. So defamation's that way. If you say something so vile and put it out in a way that is intended, you know what? Let's go back. Jackie Dean, it's the intention. Did you intend to cause damages? Then you go back and say, did you intend to say those words? And then it's, you look at the standards with intention, was it negligently said? Was it recklessly said? It's probably reckless is at least where you're going to get, which is worse than negligent. You had a reckless disregard for stuff versus I was just negligent about what I was doing. I think that when you go out there and you start attacking people, you're being reckless. I do think that. So there we go. So now we got one thing that sticks, and you go from there. So if you're reckless, how did you defame the person? And you further on. Am I making any sense, or is that just the squirrels in my world making sense? I hope so. What kind of wood doesn't float? Natalie Wood. Who's Natalie Wood? Is that the chick from Star Wars? The little girl in what was that movie called? It had Jim Gordon in it. What's that guy's name? Gary Oldman. Gary Oldman was in it. Diane G, did you finish reading yet, goofball? I'll let you finish reading. What am I finished reading? Diane, I'm not Finnish or Danish. Sorry, I was like, I'm never talking to you again. Hey, Freckles, I won. Annie M, I disagree. She has had a YouTube channel, so a public person. So am I a public person? So is the person that works at Wendy's a public person? Who is the person that works at Wendy's? I don't know, but Wendy's has a YouTube page, right? There's a lot of people have YouTube pages so they can share things with family. There's people that have YouTube pages so they can share their business. Are priests public people? Are school teachers public people? They're public employees. A teacher is, they're a public employee. They broadcast themselves, not through a digital media. Some of them do, right? I mean, think about it during the lockdowns. Everybody was digital media. Is Auntie M a public person? Because right now you're sharing a stage with me. I don't know. I don't know those answers. So I mean, that's it's funny because I don't consider myself a public person, but yet I know that one day somebody's going to say expert, gonna be out in public and they're going to say my name. I'm gonna be like, oh my gosh, I'm having a public event. Think about that. I'm putting myself out there to meet with the public. And I don't think of myself being I think of myself being very private. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go downstairs and lock the doors right now. I'm kidding. She deleted her social media after filing suit. Well, you know what? I've deleted my social media after starting YouTube. What's green and eats meat? Syphilis? Syphilis? Like a disease? It can be a carnivore? Is that what happened to like the kangaroos? Is that what they have? I think so. Hey, what happened to McKinley? I say hi to her right before I mess things up. Robert James, did I say hey to you, bud? Robert James, I love you, man. Your stuff, dude. You kill me. I must get going. Gutters. Mwah, love you. I really do. I do. Gutters pub, y'all. I love her to death. Expert, you uncivilized cave dweller. Who is Natalie Wood? Oh my gosh, am I that far behind? NEM koalas have chlamydia. Do you believe that, though? I think that's a conspiracy. I think the Australians say that because they know Americans would liberate the koala bear and bring it over here because they're cute and cuddly, and we need to give them hugs. Wouldn't you love to hug a koala? You imagine having a koala bear right here and just going, yeah, hey, buddy, how you doing? I would name him Quickie Koala, one of my favorite cartoons. Natalie Baker! Oh, my gosh, how you doing, Natalie? I didn't throw away the bag because I wanted to show you, look, it's gone. I love the cheese. You know what's weird is I was like, I'm not going to like these because I don't think I like the flavors. They were so good. And it's not like good like I would go to the store and pick them up. I can smell them. Oh, now I'm going to have to go to the store and get some nerds. I love these. I miss you, Natalie. Yo, Natalie Baker, Australian. Sent me some Australian. Oh, Natalie, night before last, I had a Milo on my vanilla ice cream. So good. So good. And Natalie is always back in Discord hanging out. Y'all, you need to hang out back there with us. Bad Doug even comes back there sometimes. If Mary, oh man, this is gonna make me feel weird. Jesus, let me go ahead. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's okay. Yes, Mary had a little lamb. That's where it comes from. His fleece was white as snow. And wherever Mary went, Jesus would go. That's why the Holy Mother is so important. Love your mothers. Love your mothers. Hey, Run Jumper, how's it going, buddy? Dude, you've been a koala bear claws. I do not want to hug from them. No, you know what? It's all it's just like chlamydia. It's made up. They're sweet and they love us and they want to be saved. Koala bears want America. Could you imagine there are koala bears in like Central Park? Would that not make that place cool? Make Central Park cool. Give it koala bears. Hold on. Congratulations, Natalie Baker. Well, she made it 5 months. That's true. Oh, hey, I missed this. Jim DG. How you doing? Jim? JM? JM is not Jim, but JM. I feel like she's been a certain part of a setup of George Hales. She wants to be in front of a jury to look sympathetic. All right, be there, and they access one. Well, that's how you're always remember what did we learn from Hillary Clinton best? Be the victim. This is part of a vast right-wing conspiracy. My husband used that intern as a humidor. And the right wing did it, not him. He was over in the Oval Office with the interns. Love it. Guys, listen, I'm going to leave you alone. It's been 2 hours. I love you. I do. Write me. Well, if you guys have questions, you want to hang out, write me. Please hit the notifications. Give it a thumbs up. I love you guys. I really do. Please be safe out there. Just please be safe. Okay? Nobody needs to be getting sued. And I just got yelled at again. And this one is, oh, good. Oh, well. We'll see what's happening. Love you guys. Be safe. Be good. Be good at it. And Godspeed, everybody. Remember, come down, hang out with us with Dollywood. We're just going to have a good time. Sweet tea. Oh, I could go for some sweet tea. I'm going to get some sweet tea right now. Ooh, I'm going to get some sweet tea and Godspeed, everyone. Be safe. Come back to me. Love y'all.
0, 1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Real good.